Okay, welcome to this video. And this is basically just going to be a league starter for 0.4. So I'm going to do the Druid, of course, with Wolf and Shaman ascendancy. Um, this is basically because I'm going to base it around Lunar Blessing, which consumes your rage. You offer your rage in order to extend the duration of this, and this is a very big buff to your damage. So you want to basically have this as long as possible. And my thought process in order to do this, you use the Shaman Furious Wellspring, right? You don't lose any rage, and you regenerate max rage per second, which scales with your mana regeneration as well. So um, I'm gonna have to stack some mana reg, but not too much, I think, because it's only going to scale with Lunar Blessing. But my thought process is you have 70 max rage, you use this spell, you pop all that rage, you gain X amount of duration. Then during Lunar Blessing, if my thought process is correct, is that you keep spending rage to keep increasing the duration. So that's why I'm thinking about going Rage Forge. I keep forgetting. Yeah, you keep going, or you use this on one of your spells, maybe Cross Slash or something, to consume 10 rage and basically try and have Lunar Blessing as long as possible. And I know this works now in this patch. I don't think it worked before, but now this support counts as spending rage, right? So it's gonna work with, hopefully, if my thought process is right. And during this, we're also, thanks to the rage we have, gonna use Batar's Vengeance. Probably butcher that, but whatever. So every time you freeze target with supporter skills, for each one rage you have, you and your allies gain 1% of damage, just cold damage, which is gonna be pretty crazy, I think, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna have like 70 or 80 max rage. So that's just instantly a 80% more damage, which sounds pretty insane, right? So this plus Lunar Blessing is going to be an insane damage buff, right? Um, and then for the skills, I'm probably going to use Pounce with like a freezing mark to increase even more cold damage. So you run around, you pounce in, mark him, and then you explode them with Cross Slash, right? And then in between, you probably do some rake stuff, and but that's basically the loop that I'm thinking. Use Lunar Blessing, with your rage, pounce in, apply the mark, cross slash to explode the mark, spawn some wolves. At the same time, hopefully killing one mob, and then with your Herald of Ice, just exploding everything else, maybe. Um, so the Furious Wellspring is probably going to be one of the nodes, and then Avatar Evolution is probably going to be the other one, which makes you a lot tankier thanks to the adaptions, right? And then in order to proc this, I'm going to use the Skull's Bridle Jade Tiara, which basically does so every time you use a spell, or skill rather. You're going to take some physical damage, which will proc your Avatar Evolution, which will make you tankier. Um, and then also some side note, I'm probably going to use like Frozen Spite. It's probably like an interesting support as well, because you spawn ice fragments when killing frozen enemies, right? And your cross slash takes your ice fragments, will be pulled into the location where the gouges cross and explode immediately, right? So that sounds pretty interesting. So you spawn a lot of fragments, and you can probably also use like pre-boss, just spawn a lot of escape shots or like ice fragments with escape shot, because this one's getting buffed from 4 fragments to 7, so it's going to be even better. So imagine the boss is spawning here, you pop with 2 of these, and then you go into your werewolf, cross slash, everything's pulled into one and explode, big damage, stuff like that. But yeah, that's basically what my starter is gonna be like, or what my thought process, what I hope and think it's gonna be like. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day. I'll see you at League Start. Bye.